What's up, guys? All right, so I just got a comment. I read your comments. I may not reply to all of them, but I do read them. And I just got a comment, and he made a valid point. He asked the question about the new SIG P365X macro. Everyone's talking about how the comp actually does feel like it reduces recoil, and everybody he's seen has a light on it. And could the weight of the light cause the recoil to feel lighter? I can't speak for everyone, but I want to show you why I feel like I can say that the comp did make it feel a little bit less recoil. It may have been a placebo effect, but how I do apples to apples. So you can see this is my X macro right here with the light and the optic. Then you can see this is my Glock 43X light optic. Then you can see this is my SIG P365, the regular light optic. Shadow Systems MR920 light optic. FN 509 tactical light optic. And then my Glock 48, I actually stole the optic off of it to put on the X macro, but this will get that optic back as soon as I get an EPS carry, but also light would be optic. I don't swap my lights out. Everything I would carry has its own dedicated light, its own dedicated optic. If I buy a carry gun and I'm like, this is something I will probably carry at some point in time, I'm not gonna swap these lights out. They're $130, $50. Not cheap, but not gonna break the bank. So everything that I carry, and there's way more than this, I'll have lights of some sort of kind. Whether it's Surefire X300s, have several of those. Whether it's these Streamlight TLR subs or 7As, which this will be getting a sub as well. I just didn't have a 1913 sub to put on that, but it will be getting one. You can see everything actually that I carry has a Streamlight on it. Everything has a Streamlight. I don't usually carry the 300, X300 because it's so long and it just, I carry appendix, it just sticks down so low. I prefer lights that kind of sit flush with the end of the gun, but everything has some sort of light on it. Almost every pistol I own has a light on it. So when I say I compared apples to apples and I say the recoil felt lighter, I compared apple to apples because everything that I've shot that I would compare this to also have lights on it. So there it is. That's why I feel like I can say with certainty that it felt like it was a little bit, and I wanted to do a video after the video of me shooting this that showed a comparison of these. I actually had a graph made out, and I'll probably still do this video where I could actually hold it and you can see how much the muzzle jumps off this gun versus guns like these. And this one that I carried forever, but it started pouring down the rain as you've seen in the video, and I did not get a chance to do that. I may do that video here at home because I'm not gonna be shooting that many rounds. I do have neighbors. I try not to, disturb them too much. But, if I put couple rounds through each of these guns, it's not going to be the end of the world, and I do have a very safe place to do so. But that is why I feel like, at least in my video, I can't speak for everyone that tested this gun, but for at least in my video, I feel like I can say with some kind of, evidence that this thing did feel a little bit less than guns such as these. There again, this is a little bit longer slide than these two, but not by a ton. I mean, it's not, I did a comparison video of that with the threaded barrel. It is essentially the same thing, but you are going to have a little bit more mass. So the end of this slide is actually going to weigh more than just this threaded part sticking out the end of that barrel. But there again, to me, it did feel like it. I just want to throw that video out here and kind of explain why I feel like, at least for me, I could say that with some kind of certainty because everything I shoot, I put a light and an optic on it. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.